way. Halftime feel, basically.
So when you were listening to the takes before this, did you think of putting this in, or did it just spontaneously come to you?
It basically, I knew the feel wasn't. I heard it. That's a good question. I really don't remember. but I knew what they were playing was not, and they knew what they were playing was not what song. Yeah, I might have heard the. Actually came in because her piano introduction is so slick. She plays that piano introduction, so I think it came to me spontaneously. When I heard that, I said, I'm jumping here. And I always felt, it's funny, I have a long relationship with Aretha, just loving her music. I mean, when she was an artist in Columbia, I loved her music. And so I always felt I should do something special for her. You know, this is my, you have a dream. But, being a young male, I had the same thing about Nina Simone. When I worked with Nina Simone, I thought there was, in my mind, there's a special connection. She's singing to me. This is what I'm thinking while I'm playing. And in those
being white folks, I can understand.
Yes, I was very impressionable, put it that way. So I was like, floored by the opportunity to work with her. So I would, you give it your all. And that was the whole thing. I said, man, they're killing her with this 3 hours in that, this ain't happening. I was like, I was sick basically, just listening to them, making time after time, effort after effort to make that, and it wasn't happening. But she was so patient and she was so professional. She never complained. She played the same intro every time. So to your question, I was hearing the same intro and nothing happened after the intro. So when I sat down at 2 o'clock, when she played the intro, I played, that was it, and they used the same intro, the same lick to go into the previous section, the following sections. And from that point on, we went on to play I Say a Little Prayer, a bunch of other stuff, House that Jack built. It was a great album. It was a great album.
I do have a question. How much thinking do you do in your cutting record? Are you thinking, or are you just feeling?
Well, it's a combination of both. Usually you have something like this, a chart in front of you, and I learned early on to have to honor the arranger's choices, and I would play the ink the way it was. And I learned early that if I try to change it right away, they say, "Oh no, stop! Play what's on the paper." I said, "Oh, really? That don't sound right." But okay, I'll play. So I I got a little devious as time went on. This is like, from my first year of doing this demos. In demo sessions, you can play what you want, basically. They want you to come up with something. But when you get into the mainstream, they want you to play what's on the ink. You have to respect the arranger's ideas, which I did. If you're doing jingles, that's all you do is read music in a jingle. So it's like in and out, no problem. You have to create nothing. It's, easy money, so to speak. If you can read, you got it. But some arrangers would let me play what I wanted to play, but I learned to wait for the red light to come on. When the red light came on, that's when I would change the part. I learned they wouldn't, once the recording, because tape was valuable, you didn't want to stop the tape, so let it go. We'll take another take, as opposed to stopping doing the rundown session. So that was my kind of like modus operandi when I get in the studio to make things happen. Sometimes parts were written, but I have to change a thing. This may be a pickup or a fill here and there, which is what we do as bass players. Naturally, you're gonna play, if you're playing a little pickup, or if the line is a little lead in, as opposed to just simple stuff, basically.